Herobrine, the boogeyman of Minecraft. His presence within the realm of Minecraft has spawned numerous pieces of media, ranging from fanfics, to songs, to entire video games. If you were to bring any Minecraft veteran into a single-player world and they saw a grove of leafless trees, 2x2 tunnels, or redstone torches placed along a strip mine, they would immediately recognize them as the work of Herobrine. But despite the widespread prevalence of Herobrine in the Minecraft community, he simply doesn't exist. Just like the chances of me joining the Dream SMP. But what if Herobrine did exist? In today's video, I'm going to discuss to what degree Minecraft and pop culture as a whole would be like if Herobrine did, in fact, exist within Minecraft. First, let's give some context as to the origins of Herobrine. The earliest known mention of Herobrine comes from a 4chan post in August of 2010. If you want to read it for yourself, just pause the video and zoom in. But the gist is that a player saw what appears to be the default Steve skin with glowing white eyes standing mysteriously in the fog. When he pursued the figure, it had completely disappeared, and soon after, small pyramids and 2x2 tunnels routinely appeared in his world. Later on, he messaged Notch, the creator of Minecraft, about this, asking if he had family, to which Notch responded by mentioning his dead brother, implying that the mysterious figure is Notch's dead brother. The post spread like wildfire on 4chan, but never really picked up traction until Copeland, a popular streamer at the time, decided to play a prank on his viewers. As you can see, Copeland pretended to see Herobrine, to which he freaked out and ran out of his house. While this Herobrine encounter is now universally seen as fake, thousands upon thousands of people believed it to be real. From there, the trend of Herobrine spread like wildfire on the internet. Hundreds of people were posting on Minecraft forums wanting to know who, or better yet, what this mysterious entity was. Videos are made on YouTube about people's alleged Herobrine encounters, theories were concocted on the armpit of the internet, and all in all, the Minecraft community, for lack of a better term, lost its shit. To summarize, Herobrine was seen as a ghoul or a monster that would mess with their world. But just like Bigfoot, or the Loch Ness Monster, or a girl that uses 4chan, lots of people claim to have encountered him with no verified evidence to back up their claims. People would never see him straight on. You just see something in the corner of your eye before it disappears, only to make a brief appearance much later. Now, while nobody agreed on all the fine details of Herobrine, the one thing that seemed consistent was that Herobrine made strange things happen to the world. Things like holes, missing items, weird structures, tunnels, and things that just don't normally happen in a Minecraft world. Obviously, this whole Herobrine thing is just a myth. But what if Herobrine did, in fact, exist? But since there's no reasonable explanation for him to be in the game, so for this scenario to take effect, let's just imagine that he was magically put into the game around the time the first 4chan post about him was created. With that in mind, let's dive headfirst into what Minecraft would be like if Herobrine was real. The first change in Minecraft that comes to mind would be a drastic decline in overall playtime. While doing research for this video, I came across dozens of comments on both Reddit and YouTube, claiming that after they thought that they saw Herobrine or encountered something creepy in their Minecraft world, they proceeded to stay away from Minecraft for an extended period of time. The length of their breaks from Minecraft ranges from days to weeks to even entire months, all because they thought that they saw Herobrine in the world. If Herobrine was actually real, then there would be millions of more instances of people coming across him and quitting the game temporarily or even permanently, as there is now truly a demon entity haunting their game. While people playing Minecraft for less time doesn't seem like that big of a deal, it can have unintended consequences that may not be immediately realized. I feel as though this loss of playtime could be in a range of millions, or even possibly hundreds of millions of hours of collective playtime lost, due to all these people not playing the game in this timeline due to Herobrine plaguing their world. The biggest unintended consequence of this collective loss of playtime would undoubtedly be the degradation of Minecraft's cultural impact. If you were to take any video game that had the biggest impact on real-life culture as we know it, Minecraft would certainly be one of the first games that comes to mind. The game was one of the biggest engines that powered YouTube's rapid rise to dominating the internet, which then spurred most of modern-day pop culture. I already made an entire video on Minecraft's cultural impact if you want to check it out, but basically, if Herobrine were to be in Minecraft, everything in that video that I said wouldn't happen would still happen, but just to a lesser degree. For instance, YouTube would still be enormous, but might have a fair amount of competition, and the trends that came from it would still happen, but just to a lesser degree. For instance, Among Us, which became popular through YouTube, wouldn't be the culture phenomenon that it was in 2020. It would definitely be a large game played by a large amount of people, but not nearly as many as in our timeline. Continuing on the topic of culture, let's divulge into Minecraft's internal culture. If Herobrine were to exist, I could still see Minecraft being a large game. Not as large as it was in our timeline, obviously, but still large enough to be taken seriously. A big difference, though, would be the kind of community that it attracts. I could see Minecraft attracting a fanbase of horror game players, as one of the biggest features of the game is now a demon ghost version of the creator's dead brother who haunts your world. Heck, Minecraft already has some aspects of a horror game, such as a white angel of death floating around hell, blood pouring out of its eyes, with squid-like appendages whose goal is giving out fiery death, or a 10-foot tall, pitch-black humanoid figure that can teleport right out of sight and crush you with its tentacle-like arms. With the guest and Enderman in mind, all we need is for Herobrine to be added to change Minecraft's genre from a sandbox game to a survival horror game. Another unthought aspect of Herobrine actually existing in Minecraft would come in the form of real-life culture surrounding the game. Starting from March of 2019, lasting until now, the in-real-life Minecraft culture has been that of nostalgia. To explain in further detail, this basically means that a great deal of Minecraft's old players have come back to the game due to feeling nostalgia for it. This is how Minecraft made its resurgence in the last couple years, because old players are feeling nostalgia for the game and began playing it again. If you were to look under any Minecraft video made between 2011 through 2013, you'll see hundreds of comments talking about how Minecraft was their childhood, or how their main avenue of entertainment during their youth was through Minecraft. This wouldn't be the case in this timeline, due to the previously mentioned case of Minecraft having a great loss of playtime. In a sense, because no one would play Minecraft for the duration of their childhood as they did in our timeline, this grand feeling of nostalgia surrounding Minecraft nowadays wouldn't be a thing. The primary memories people would have about Minecraft wouldn't be building tiny towns with friends or watching Team Crafted in winter break of 2013. Instead, the primary memories people would have of Minecraft is loading a single-player world and constantly have the feeling of being watched until Herobrine comes and kills you out of nowhere. Basically, instead of fond, happy memories, people's memories of Minecraft would be filled with fear and death. While the inclusion of Herobrine into Minecraft might be bad for Minecraft itself, it might actually be beneficial for other games, namely Terraria and Roblox. These games have always been seen as the two main competitors to Minecraft, with Minecraft always coming out on top in terms of popularity time and time again. This wouldn't be the case in a timeline where Herobrine was real, since Minecraft would be vastly less popular than on our timeline due to the previously mentioned reasons. Both Terraria and Roblox would see a much larger player base. As of March 2021, Terraria has around 35 million unique players, Roblox has 82 million, while Minecraft has more than twice that at 200 million. In this timeline, since people who would have played Minecraft would be looking for a sandbox multiplayer game that doesn't have the feature of being randomly slain by a ghost, I would expect both Terraria and Roblox to have a much greater player count by attracting these would-be Minecraft players. At just the lowest amount, I could see Terraria jumping from 35 million to at least 55 million unique players, while Roblox would definitely cross the 100 million unique player threshold. In fact, Roblox might even become the most downloaded game of all time if Herobrine was real. Currently, Minecraft sits at the top of the most popular video games, with a total of 200 million downloads. Even though not all of these people would turn to Roblox or Terraria, it's obvious that at least a few dozen million would be turned off from Minecraft enough to play Roblox. Plus, Roblox has already been a colossal sandbox game ever since 2006, years before 90% of TikTok users were born. By using its already established footing as a large sandbox game, along with not having to compete with Minecraft as much, Roblox definitely has a very real chance of becoming the most downloaded game of all time. In fact, one could argue that Roblox is already the most downloaded game of all time due to the hundreds of millions of bot accounts. But in this timeline, Roblox would be able to truthfully exert that title due to having the most unique players, just like Minecraft does in our timeline. But all in all, the inclusion of Herobrine into Minecraft would have far greater consequences than just scaring a bunch of 11-year-olds with Thanos skins or killing a bunch of 17-year-olds with Dream skins. The inclusion of Herobrine would severely limit the size of YouTube due to far fewer people making Minecraft videos, allowing for competition to take hold. The nostalgia culture surrounding modern-day Minecraft wouldn't exist, and Roblox might become the largest video game ever created. In fact, I'm sure that post-2012 gaming as a whole would be drastically changed, but it's impossible to sense what these changes to gaming would be as a whole, so I'm not going to divulge into them. Also, before ending the video, I'm sorry for not uploading for 2 entire months. Exams really took a toll on me, but since summer break just started, I'll probably be able to upload more. Still, I would like to thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.